All right, let's go Handpay. I'm going to start kind of I think it's kind of a fun video series, you know, to start playing every now and then. It's just doing a comparison of old school versus new school, right? I mean, we're definitely an old school channel, but you know, all these new slots keep popping up and talking about. So let's just play. You know, what I think my goal is to do like one old school and then one new school, and then maybe just do several videos of that, you know, over time, and just kind of just keep track, see how they go. We want to watch for play length. What's giving us money back so we can keep playing? Can we play longer? Some old school games like this one right here, Flaming Bonus Sevens, does have a bonus feature in it, but it's extremely difficult to get. Where some of the new school ones, the bonuses on some of them are not that difficult to get, but they tend to be pretty volatile where you can get a really bad bonus or sometimes a crazy huge bonus. Where on this one right here, your worst case scenario is $300. So it's gonna be a harder bonus to get because that's 100x your money, right? So on the bonuses on the other one, if you bet $3, you could potentially get 10x, 3x. And so a much smaller amount. It's very difficult to get 100x your money on those newer slots, where this one you can actually get all the way up to $1,000, which is significantly more, right? That's 333x your money. Anyway, so we're gonna start off Flaming Bonus Sevens. It's $3 a smack, and then we're gonna go find a new school slot and play for a little while too. And just, now this one, you know, it's like Blazing Sevens, it's similar, but it's definitely more volatile than Blazing Sevens because it has that bonus feature. Other than that, it's pretty much the exact same thing, right? This is your top symbol. In Blazing Sevens, you get 3 of them. It pays you the progressive. In this one, it just pays you $1,000, right? Even though it says here, jackpot's 1,200 more paid by attendant, it's impossible to win 1,200 or more on this machine because the max payout is $1,000, whether you're in the Flaming Bonus or whether you just get 3 of those on the line. So, very similar to Blazing Sevens, but just a little bit more volatile, which Blazing Sevens is a low volatile slot, right? So with it being low volatile, you'd think, you know, those big payouts are going to come more often because they're not, you know, significantly huge. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. You can't win this grand jackpot, or sometimes the majors are pretty significant also. These progressives don't really get very big because they hit pretty often. 10 credits, thanks. 10 back to back, all right. So I'm not counting my spins, you know, but I'm gonna try to play at the same pace on this one as an old one and just kind of look at how long we've played, right? We're at the 3.5 minute mark, but I probably jabbered for the first 45 seconds to a minute before we actually got started. But I want to know your guys' opinion as we play these slots, you know, as you kind of see these videos come out between old and new school. Just observe, give me your honest opinion. I know so many people are just old school all the way. They don't want to touch a new school slot. In fact, you know, one person said, if they don't have old school slots at the casino, I'm not going to it. And I appreciate that and respect that because I do love these old school slots, and I'm worried that they're all going to go away, you know, over the next, I don't know, 5-10 years, and maybe they'll just be nostalgic and only at museums or at a very, very rare locations at some casinos. I don't know, because they don't really make parts for a lot of them anymore. They do aftermarket parts at some places, so you can get them. They're just difficult. I will take that, 20 credits. That's our best hit. Thank you. But you know, from my experience, I'm playing some new slots a little more often than I ever have before because kind of have to. I guess I shouldn't say have to, but it's just kind of where the trend is going. And I like to test out some of the new slots to see, okay, is there what's out there that has the potential of playing, right? Of taking my time, you know, my money, you know, enjoyment factor, how volatile, is it worth playing? And you know, there's a few that are decent that I'm finding that are okay. You know, they're not all terribly bad, but I am finding with quite a few of them, or I shouldn't say quite a few, but several ones I'm running into, is that I can at least play longer oftentimes. Like I'll sit down on something like this or double diamond or triple stars and hardly get anything back. My money's just gone. Now the potential of hitting something bigger on them is easier. Yes, that is very true. But my money just can potentially just go away fairly quick. And it can on the new slots too. But if you find the right new slots, oftentimes it seems like they give you, if you're betting $3, you're getting $1 or $1.50 or $2. You're getting small little wins that allows you to play a little bit longer. It feels like the bonus frequency, you know, some of them come fairly often. Might not get a big bonus, but hey, if you're betting $3 and you get 30 or 40 bucks, well, that's several more smacks, which extends your play time. But this right here, unfortunately, is a bad flaming bonus sessions. Definitely, this slot has played better for me in the past, but right now it's not playing as well as we'd like it. Come on, one good hit, please. 20 is our biggest hit. Let's get the mixed sevens. 200, get us back to even. We'll call it good, right? I still never got that. Never got 3 of those. That's how you get the bonus feature on it. I would love to get it one day. 10 more smacks, potentially, if we don't get anything else back. Wow, crisscross. Come on. Last smack. All right, $200 in, 0 out. We probably played for just about 7 minutes, right? Cash out, nothing. So we got about 7 minutes out of that. Let's go play a new school. I hope you guys bear with me through this series and watch the full video, even the new school slot, just to see how they go. I'm not trying to be an advocate for new slots at all. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want to do some experimenting with you guys. So our major there is 16. Oh wow, the major is only 6, way bigger right here. 1625. And so yeah, we're gonna do the biggest one, right? Makes sense if you're gonna play it. I'm gonna put this down while I move the chair back. All right, here we go. I am by myself, so that's why you see me not being able to be as prepared and set up as quickly as I normally am when I have help. All right, so I don't have a $3 bet, but I got a $2.88 bet on pennies. If I go to the dollar, it's $8. If I go to, yeah. So my closest I can do is pennies at $2.88. Trying to keep it everything even. Now, the thing where things aren't even on these new slots is if I bet $3 on that flaming bonus sevens, I'm just going to throw out there, I would say the return to player on that is probably 92% would be my guess, 91, 92% on that, where this one's probably set up on pennies, I'd say about 88%. That's my guess. And I'd say it's a fairly close guess. I bet you I'm within 1% on each of them. Just from all the things that I've read. Actually, I'm going to make a video talking about return to player percentages and those numbers and what they are in the different areas of Vegas. But let's not focus on that. I don't think we should focus on that because that's over 10 million spins. And are we really going to notice that significant of a difference in our short time? Most likely not. Most likely not. Now, if you're a long-time player and you're playing for, years, decades, and then you might notice a little bit over a long period of time. 2, 3, 4% of your money over. You might notice then. But again, it's going to take years to really feel it. Adjust the camera just a hair. There we go. So it's a little more evened out. Not getting anything on this one. This is playing just like playing Moto 7. So I guess it's a good comparison, right? But our best hit over there was $20. We just got $8.40. I forgot to look at the clock when we started. I'm going to call it 9.5 minutes. So maybe I've been playing for 2 minutes. No bonus. Volume on this is terrible. I'm not getting any volume. Oh, this triple fortune link is what this is called. I'm not necessarily picking any particular old school to match up with any particular new school. Just randomly picking a new school and randomly picking an old school. It just kind of seeing how it goes. Come on, let's get something to pop here. Preferably in the triple variety. One thing about new schools, you can definitely spend your money pretty quick, because you can accidentally fast tap. Some of them you can turn up the speed so the reels, screen goes by faster. So you do got to be careful on some of them. You can really blow through your budget if you just get impatient and want to keep pushing that button quickly. So you got to hold yourself back a little bit on that. Where on the mechanical reels, there's a few that allow you to stop, but the majority of them don't allow you to stop it. You got to wait for it to spin out. Well, not much here either. I mean, we're getting a few, $3 here, $1 here. A few pennies, whatever. So it does let us get a little bit. Nothing exciting at all so far. Getting a little bit of animation. So, that's kind of fun, I guess, at times. But that animation is just teasing us, and so, I don't know, do you like to get teased? Maybe sometimes. Come on. right, all we did is just made these pots a little bigger for the next person, so they'll come walking up to it and go, ooh, it's ready to go. But it's the same no matter what. Alright, so I'd say these two, in my opinion, are about equal. So in playtime, right? So which one would you rather lose your $200 to at this moment in time? I mean, in my opinion, the Flaming Sevens, I like the potential of what it had. This one looks like it's got some fun bonuses, but it didn't happen. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy old school versus new school. We're gonna do some more. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you do so. And if there's an old school versus a new school slot that you want me to compare to, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do that every so often. Let's go, Handpay.